Welcome to Lock Picking Legend.
Yeah, you legends. Now, if you haven't seen the Lishi Picking Masterclass with Lady Locks and Lishi Lee, you've got to. You'll learn everything you need to know about Lishi picking. I'll leave a link in the description. If you look at the screen, that was a little graphic I made up for a short to demonstrate a city rake. Anyway, a few people contacted me after the Lishi Lee video and said they're having particular trouble with the Lishi Style pick on the WXM Ultion lock. So I thought, how do I get this sorted without doing any work? On the blower, Lishi Lee, hello mate. Oi, can you make me a video on the WXM Ultion lock please? And of course, being a nice bloke, he went, yeah. Hour later, sent it over, and now you can enjoy it. These are the kind of videos I like making. I'll probably have a few words with you at the end. If you're not subscribed, help us out. And a like, honestly, there's nothing like a like to get YouTube to help promote this video. And it's hard graft getting a lockpicking channel to grow these days. Oh, actually, I don't need to do that. I've got a sound effect for it. Here's Lishi Lee on the Ultion WXM. Take it away, son. Roll VT.
Hello all. This is not the lockpicking legend. This is Lishi Lee doing a video for lockpicking legend. So after the live stream we did not so long ago, a few people said they struggled with the WXM using the Lishi Style WXM pick. So thought we'd do a little video on picking this lock basically, and what's possibly the best way to go about it. So I've only got one WXM, and fortunately this does have quite good bitting, as you can see. Numbers 3 and 6 I think are the deepest cuts on the key that you get. So this technique and that should work for pretty much all of them. But if you have any other hints and tips, then stick them in the comments. So the WXM is a lot easier to pick clockwise than it is anti-clockwise. It can be quite a pig to pick anti-clockwise, but we're gonna go through how you get around picking it anti-clockwise. So first off, bit of tension, and we're going to do what we'd normally do and have a look for some binders. So we had a click on 1 then. So just trying to pick around the camera. Nothing on 2 there. Number 3 is not binding. Number 4 isn't binding. Number 5 is, so we're just working under number 5. That's free now. Number 6 is also free, so we're just gonna go back, just applied a little bit more tension. Gonna click on 4. Excuse the coughing. See, number 3 is still quite springy. Nothing on 2. You can feel number 1 binding up now. Click on 1. That seems to have a bit of set bounce there. Number 2, 3, 4 has a very strong spring in this, so they may be varying the spring strengths. So you're still feeling for anything bound up and anything springing back. If it's springing back, you leave it alone. So I'm just going to put a little bit more tension on. With a little tiny click on 4 then. number 1 is now binding up. We just give that a bit of a click. I'll let off a little bit of tension. There we go, we had a little bit of a turn then. And you see that little tiny bit of free springing back, that short set bounce. Number 2. We're springing back on 3, so we're leaving it alone. Number 4 is still free. We had a little touch on 5 then. Number 6 is now bound up. There we go, little click on 6, and now you can see that's freely moving. And just repeat all the way through. Number 3 is now binding, so we're struggling to get under, so we're just going to let off a little tension and just try and work our way past. There we go. I think that might have got number 3. Don't forget, this is a very deep cut on the key, so you're not having to pick it very much at all. You can overset it if you're too rough. So we're just again working through. A little tiny click on 4 then. Another little click on 5. Got that bit of set bounce. Set bounce. Set bounce. Set bounce. Set bounce. 2 is open. So again, you just got to vary your tension depending on what you're picking, and then with this you can remove the pick, and then we're going to get a plug spinner. Now with the WXM, because it's got such a wide keyway, this plug spinner is much more suitable. If you use something like this,
no,
the keyway is too wide for this to work properly. So I've set the plug spinner. I'm just going to shove it in, and then we're just going to let go. As you can see there, that literally spun it all the way around. I'm just going to see if we can get this fella in here now. There we go. And then you can finish the rotation with the pick.
Legendary.
So hopefully that'll help a few people out. I say they do pick a lot easier going clockwise than they do anti-clockwise. You can pick them anti-clockwise, but what happens is, as you're picking it, when you tilt it up, it causes the picking flag to drag a little bit in the lock, so you do lose a little bit of that feedback. So with these, pick it clockwise, get yourself one of these little cheap spinners. This one's probably about 10 years old. It's been used outside. You can see it's gone a bit rusty, but it still works perfectly every time. So there we go. Hopefully that might help somebody out with the Ultion 3-star WXM.
Well, there you go, people. Fantastic as usual. I might get Lishi Lee to do a few more videos because it means I don't have to. Give us a subscribe, give us a thumbs up, any questions, or if you've even got some tips yourself, leave them in the comments. Let's make this channel something wonderful. Ta-da!
Legendary.